members of the Board of Education, Mrs. Carucci, family, PHS faculty, current National Honor Society members, and our guests of honor, our new inductees. As the president of Parsippany High School's National Honor Society of the graduating class of 2025, I would like to welcome you to the first fall NHS induction ceremony at Parsippany High School. Please turn off any electronic devices at this time. To begin, will you please rise and join me in saluting the flag? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good evening, everyone. My name is Shreya Iyer, and I am your class of 2025 NHS president. Like many of you, I am not a fan of long speeches, so I'll keep this short and sweet. Firstly, I would like to thank our incredible members for their dedication and commitment so far this year. Although our year has just started, I can tell that this year is going to be a great one. I'd also like to extend a huge thank you to our advisors, Mrs. DeChico and Mrs. Van, for always pushing us to reach our highest potential. To the new inductees, tonight marks the start of a journey that I hope you're as excited about as I am. NHS is not just about the hours you put in. It's about the difference you make. It's about the moments you give to make the community a little brighter. You might not get paid in dollars, but the true reward is seeing the impact of your efforts, the gratitude from a peer, the smiles of other students, and the knowledge that you are a crucial part of something bigger. NHS will definitely be one of the most rewarding experiences you will ever have, as you will be able to witness the direct effects of your actions, whether it is a student whom you tutored who got an A on their math test, or a community member that you helped. However, NHS can only output as much as you input to it, so give it everything and get involved. Together, we have the power to make a difference, to create positive change, and to uplift our community. Let's make this year one to remember. Now, I would like to present to you the principal of Parsippany High School, Mrs. Melissa Carucci.
Is that a special mic? Good evening, Dr. Sutter, board members, faculty and staff, parents, family members, and students. Welcome to our 2024 National Honor Society Fall Induction Ceremony. I am honored to have the opportunity to speak this evening and congratulate each of you on your accomplishments. I will keep my message brief as well, as I know you're all eagerly awaiting the recognition and celebration of our students and their accomplishments. Parents, this is a very special night for you. It takes hard work, understanding and compassion, patience and dedication to support your young adults as they work toward their established goals in high school. I'm sure you're sitting in your seats and you could vividly remember the day they entered kindergarten as if it was yesterday. In a blink of an eye, here they are tonight as accomplished high schoolers, eagerly planning for their futures. As you raise your children, they set lofty goals for themselves, and you stood by their side offering advice, supporting them when times were tough, and celebrated with them through their successes and accomplishments. Tonight is a night to thank you and celebrate you for what you have done to support them in achieving their goals. Students, your achievements in scholarship, service, leadership, and character are being honored here tonight by your induction into the National Honor Society, as well as being recognized for your commitment to the National Honor Society and your community. Honors such as these are a wonderful way for the school and community to recognize and celebrate your hard work, dedication, choices, and the times and the sacrifices you have made. Am I back on? I am. But I believe that what should make you and your parents most proud is not the actual honor itself, but what you have done to achieve it. At times, accomplishing your goals can be very difficult and present challenges, but how you work hard, treat others, and overcome obstacles demonstrates your true character. As you continue to strive towards even loftier goals, I remind you to continue to work hard. And remember that with hard work and the support of your peers and family, you can accomplish great things. I want to encourage you to recognize your award for this milestone. Your award for the milestone that it is. Moments like this are a great time to pause and give some thought to where you've been and where you're going. So I hope you allow yourself to do that. Take in this moment. You have accomplished so much here at PHS and in our community. While you've spent a lot of time learning and achieving academically, you've also given so much to our community in service and have been leaders in our building, making Parsippany High School a great place to learn. These experiences, along with the wonderful opportunities you have had building relationship with your peers through community service and activities, opened up a world of future possibilities and opportunities for you. If I can offer some advice, continue to explore, continue to challenge yourself, and continue to step outside your comfort zone. It will be well worth it. In closing, I ask you to think about your future. Set goals, work hard, enjoy yourself, and be kind to yourself and to others. Your future holds many opportunities, and because of you, the future is bright. I congratulate you on your honor this night. You truly are the best of the best. I look forward to tonight's ceremony, recognizing and celebrating you. Thank you.
Thank you. Membership in the National Honor Society hinges on 4 important standards: character, leadership, scholarship, and service. And I would like to invite my fellow NHS board members to speak on these standards. First will be Secretary Meg Singh to speak on character.
Character is the mental and moral qualities distinctive to an individual. In the National Honor Society, character is the basis for building scholarship, leadership, service, and service achievements. It drives us to go out and help others with a sense of purpose and passion. Character is derived from the small actions that occur daily. It's those small everyday choices that make our character truly shine. Every individual has a choice to make on what character he or she wants to be. However, every person on the stage has genuinely embodied qualities that define good character, such as responsibility, respect, fairness, kindness, citizenship, and trustworthiness. These traits are not just ideals, however, they are qualities that we, as the members of National Honor Society, are tasked to integrate and demonstrate in our everyday lives. It is our responsibility to shine our character as a lifelong commitment. The way we approach challenges, both inside and outside of school, define who we are. Our character is our legacy. It is what we will carry with us beyond high school and out into the world. Next will be Philanthropy Chair Bhavisha Alwani to speak on leadership.
What is leadership? Well, it's easy to buy into a skewed perception of leadership where the only things that matter are fancy titles or the right to exercise authority, but true leadership is much more than this. The essence of leadership lies within our commitment to guiding and uplifting others with solidarity and exigence. To be quite frank, leaving an impact within a community isn't an easy thing to do, but in the process of doing so, we can better understand how to navigate challenges and forge deeper connections with those around us. Here in NHS, it's our job to lead by example. Through our actions and words, we must wholeheartedly embody compassion, humility, and integrity. And most importantly of all, we must be the ones to take initiative when it matters the most. Sooner or later, we will all have to leave our comfort zones in some way, shape, or form. Hopefully, we can all use this opportunity to grow into the leaders that NHS pushes us to become and create a lasting legacy of positive influence within our community. Now, Tutoring Coordinator Ian Ali will speak on scholarship.
Scholarship is a pledge. It's a pledge to ask where there is uncertainty, to answer when there are questions, and to explore where there are frontiers. It's definitely not easy to take this pledge. There are so many unanswered questions, things to learn, and things we just don't know yet. So, when our inductees recite the oath tonight, it's not about a letter on a report card or a score on a test. It's about pledging to have the courage to stare a question in its eyes and say, "I will solve you." There's another aspect of the pledge, though. It's never enough to just know something. To be a scholar is to share information, to teach, to act, and to help people immerse themselves in the fields that matter to them. That's why we're all taking this pledge together. Unshared discoveries are not discoveries at all. Above all, scholarship is about cooperation. Finally, our Vice President, Roma Rangaswamy, will speak on service.
And finally, we come to the pillar of service. Service is the backbone of all that we do in National Honor Society in order to enrich and give back to our community. While the year has only just begun, the members sitting behind me have taken this aspect of the society to heart. So far, we have assisted in the Summer Skills Boot Camp, initiated a fall clothing drive, and contributed to Parsippany's Trunk or Treat event. I fully believe in the ability of both our current members and our inductees to make significant contributions to Parsippany's community in the upcoming year. Our commitment to service is a testament to who we are as individuals. Service is the embodiment of our leadership, scholarship, and character, transforming these qualities into tangible actions that can create impact. In the National Honor Society, we are committed to upholding all four pillars as we go on to incite change in our community. These values will remain with us as we go forward in life.
At this time, the current members will present the new members of the National Honor Society.
Since the 6th grade, I've had the pleasure of knowing Marissa Christ. I've learned that Marissa is nothing short of a hard worker and an amazing friend to have. She volunteers inside and outside of school, including Elks Lodge volunteering and East Coast Canine Dog Rescue. She has been a PHS orientation ambassador for the past 2 years. Beyond volunteering, Marissa is also an outstanding soccer player and a leader for her team here at Parsippany High School and her soccer club. While maintaining her grades as a student, it is an honor to be inducting Marissa Christ into the National Honor Society.
I first met Evelyn Chung through Hack, a coding club, where we worked together on Cybersecurity Awareness Month code, and through other events such as the Hour of Code and other extracurriculars like STEM Pathways. I learned that Evelyn's greatest trait is her creative, outside-the-box thinking and confidence in public speaking. Whenever at an event or meeting or STEM challenge goes quiet, Evelyn always takes the initiative to talk and explain her ideas, speaking with great confidence and an understandable manner. What I believe to be the most important criteria for being an NHS member are communication and creativity. And I know Evelyn will exceed my expectation in meeting these criteria. With that, it's my honor to induct Evelyn Chung into National Honor Society.
I've gotten to know Danya Garisha over the past year, and it's been an honor. Danya is an extremely kind, hardworking, and intelligent individual, and she is deeply involved at PHS. She shows high levels of determination in and out of the classroom. Danya has involved herself in numerous academically challenging classes, and she has worked hard to help our community. Therefore, it is my honor to induct Danya Garisha.
I've had the pleasure of knowing Stephanie Guan for the past 3 years, and I can confidently say that she is a shining example of what it means to lead with heart. Stephanie sings worship at our church, sharing her beautiful voice and passion for music with the congregation. She has volunteered in various church initiatives such as Vacation Bible School and Johnny and Friends, a retreat that focuses on serving children with disabilities. Not only that, but she is an academically gifted student who takes part in all honors and AP classes on top of being a key member of the PHS varsity swim team. Through her radiant smile and infectious energy, she effortlessly creates an environment where everyone feels valued and included. I have no doubt that you will fit right into our community. So therefore, I'm so proud to be inducting you, Stephanie Guan, into National Honor Society.
I have known Aditi Guha for the past 2 years through volleyball. Aditi is an amazing person and teammate. She always brings a positive energy to practices and games and always gives it her all. Not only is she a great teammate, academically and in the community, Aditi has competed in several Science Olympiad competitions and is on the board of Model Congress. She also volunteers to teach elementary and middle school students CAD, Python, and robotics. Aditi is truly an amazing student, teammate, and overall person, and I am so proud to induct her into National Honor Society.
Well, I might say I don't know Rita personally. I know that she is an excellent team player. Being a TA at her Saturday school is just one of the ways she enjoys helping others. Not only does she participate in HOSA, but she also does on the math team. Rita is an extremely hardworking and admirable girl, and I'm proud to induct her into the National Honor Society.
I've gotten the honor of getting to know Ria through the school's robotics team. Her vision and passion inspire those around her as she chases academic excellence. She displays great leadership through her work ethic and constant desire to help those around her. Her involvement and scholarship reflect the core values of this organization. Thus, I believe that Ria will succeed in whatever she sets her mind to, and I'm proud to induct her into the National Honor Society.
I've known Erin Kirk since elementary school, and we've been close friends since then. Erin is a very kind, hardworking, and smart individual who has always been a great student. Throughout her years at PHS, she has taken challenging AP and honors courses, as well as balancing many hours of dance every week. Being able to balance school and extracurricular activities is a very important skill to have. Being in classes with Erin throughout my 4 years here at PHS have shown me how determined she is to succeed in school. She is always willing to lend a helping hand to anyone who needs it, which truly shows the type of student she is. For these reasons, I am proud to induct Erin into National Honor Society.
Krisha Mangrola and I first met through volleyball, and I immediately knew she would be an amazing friend both on and off the court. She is always cheering everyone on, and her contagious smile brightens everyone's day. In addition to volleyball, Krisha plays lacrosse, has done dance since she was 6 years old, and plays the piano. Krisha has many talents and dedicates herself to everything that she does, always going above and beyond and putting in her best effort. She is also the marketing director of a nonprofit organization that hosts competitions and community engagement activities to raise money for local food pantries. Her accomplishments are truly admirable, and I am so proud to induct Krisha into National Honor Society.
I first met Alexis Margolin at a drumbeat meeting last year. The drumbeat, if you aren't aware, is our school's newspaper. Alexis joined the team during her sophomore year, and from the first meeting, I could see how dedicated she was to contributing to each month's issue. Her pieces were always in-depth and showed so much of herself through the writing, and as the editor, I could always see that she really cared about what she was writing. And while she would hesitate a bit to share her ideas during our monthly meetings, her submissions demonstrated her boldness. Having her as part of the team has been such a pleasure over the past year, and I am sure she will be as much of an asset to NHS as she has been to our school newspaper. For these reasons, I am very proud to induct Alexis to the National Honor Society.
I have known Siri for as long as I can remember, having been her neighbor and friend since elementary school. Siri has always been very inclusive, trustworthy, and supportive, and watching her grow up to become the intelligent and integral person she is has been an honor. On top of studying and excelling in her AP courses, Siri is always ready to lend a helping hand to others in and out of school. She is extremely hardworking and dedicated to her interests, never failing to crack jokes along the way. Siri is the epitome of someone who knows how to strive for what she believes in and bring joy to others' lives, and I'm so proud to induct her into PHS's National Honor Society.
After meeting Nayanshri Pala in our psychology class, I quickly noticed her enthusiasm and skill in hands-on learning. From volunteering with the American Red Cross to interning at NJIT, where she worked with robotics, biomechanics, and even learned to operate a robotic arm, Nayanshri truly embodies dedication to practical experience. Beyond her technical expertise, Nayanshri's warmth and positivity uplift our class and encourage others to strive for their best. Her blend of kindness, skill, and dedication will be a tremendous asset to the National Honor Society, and I'm honored to welcome her here today.
When I first met Pia during a HOSA meeting her freshman year, I immediately knew by her infectious positivity that she was the type of person to spread kindness and bring people together. With a smile on her face, Pia is the embodiment of a leader and friend. Outside of school, she's actively engaged in the PHS community, whether she's supporting her varsity volleyball team, participating in the Spanish Honor Society, or serving as a key club skip coordinator to lead others. In addition, Pia is a high honor roll student, showcasing her commitment to academic excellence. Her contributions, both in and out of the classroom while uplifting others, reflects the core values of NHS. For these reasons, I am honored to have the privilege to induct Pia into NHS.
I had the privilege to meet Aditi on the tennis team 2 years ago. When I first met Aditi, her charisma and dedication on the tennis team stood out. She exudes a positive spirit that uplifts and encourages everyone surrounding her, and her commitment to tennis is evident as she is always almost found on the courts practicing. Her hard work and devotion towards tennis has led her to improve tremendously as a player. Off the courts, Aditi has continued to challenge herself by engaging in multiple AP classes. Aditi's kind-hearted and hard-working nature will greatly benefit the NHS. For these reasons, I am so proud to induct Aditi into the National Honor Society.
Even though I may not personally know Barka Patel very well, I can already see how much she deserves her achievement being inducted into NHS. Barka is a very well-rounded individual considering her participation in many activities such as Red Cross, Key Club, volleyball, and volunteering at the library. It is very admirable to see how much she actively puts herself out there and how her interests and passions lie in so many different diverse settings. Not only that, Barka has been able to maintain amazing grades throughout her time at PHS. This not only shows her level of intelligence, but I think her level of hard work and dedication especially shines through as well. To be able to maintain such high grades on top of participating in so many other activities truly depicts how much of an incredible student and person Barka is. For this, I am proud to induct Barka Patel into NHS.
Within the time I've known Shrujana Praveen, I've learned her fun yet dedicated personality. We met this past August at tennis preseason and immediately clicked. Her devotion to the sport got her to first singles of the team and many wins in the year. We have hung in and out of school and practices, and she is a great person to be around. She also has many extracurriculars that she keeps up with, like robotics, dance, and tutoring math to others. Therefore, because of her great accomplishments and character, I am honored to induct Shrujana into the National Honor Society.
I've known Rithani outside of school, and I'm glad to have the honor to induct her into the National Honor Society. She's a strong and capable leader, holding officer positions in clubs such as HOSA, Student Council, and STEM Pathways. She's also a hardworking student, maintaining high grades throughout her years here at PHS. In addition to these commitments, she has also shown exceptional dedication through her volunteer efforts, receiving the Presidential Service Award for her efforts. These are already excellent qualities, but I can also personally vouch for her character. Rithani is not only hardworking, but reliable and honest. She has an energy of enthusiasm and genuineness that all students should strive to bring. She embodies all 4 pillars of NHS, and for those reasons, I am glad to induct her.
I've had the pleasure of knowing Nick Rice for the last 3 years in both the PHS marching band and wind ensemble. Nick also demonstrates his leadership as an officer in several clubs. He's a hardworking and talented student and is an excellent leader. He always does his best to help other students both on the field and in the classroom. I know he'll achieve great things in the future. Nick's outstanding character and accomplishments make me proud to induct him into the National Honor Society.
I have been friends with Isabella Rivera since 8th grade from when we met through CMS softball, and now we have grown to be really good friends. Isabella has been on the cheer team since sophomore year, and this year was a captain on the team. At cheer, she demonstrates her leadership and compassion, where she encourages her teammates to always try their best. She has played lacrosse since freshman year as well. Aside from sports, she is hardworking, genuine, and has such a pure heart. Isabella is a part of Peer Buddies, where she shares her kind and positive energy to help other kids. Isabella is constantly involved in making our community better. Therefore, I am proud to induct Isabella into the National Honor Society.
Olivia Santulli and I have played field hockey together since 7th grade, and I have gotten to know what an amazing friend she is on and off the field. Every time we step out onto the field, she carries this dedication with her, making her an even stronger teammate to work with. Liv also plays lacrosse at the varsity level, is the editor of the school magazine, works as a swim instructor at the YMCA, and currently works at DSW. She is also able to manage her time between sports and academics, as well as volunteering, while putting her maximum effort into each activity. She has grown to be a caring, trustworthy, and determined woman, and I can't wait to see the success she will achieve in the future. Therefore, it is my honor to induct Olivia Santulli into the PHS National Honor Society.
I have known Mackenzie Sibilia since our T-Bell days, and we have grown up playing sports together our whole lives. Throughout playing PHS varsity field hockey and softball together, I have watched Mackenzie grow into an amazing person on and off the field. She's extremely dedicated to her academics, athletics, and extracurriculars. Mackenzie is vice president of the junior class, a member of Totem, and volunteers in her free time helping students of the ESL program learn. Mackenzie represents all key aspects of NHS: scholarship, leadership, service, and character. It is my honor to induct Mackenzie Sibilia into the National Honor Society.
Ellie Voto and I first met in choir, and we immediately clicked. Ellie is extremely talented in both the performing arts and her dedication to serving the community. She has participated in various esteemed honors choirs, is a featured performer in Disney's Imagination Campus program, and is a varsity member of the Color Guard. She also takes time out of her busy schedule to volunteer at local retirement homes, making impactful connections with her community. She always motivates others to be the best versions of themselves through genuine empathy. Her hardworking and compassionate demeanor embodies the values of NHS, and because of this, I'm honored to induct Ellie into the National Honor Society.
Andrew Wild is far from a wild child. Andrew is a committed individual. He made the varsity winter and spring track team while maintaining straight A's. He's extremely talented and driven, not only with his academics and athletics, but also with his unique personality and his character. He always has a smile on his face and is always willing to have a good laugh with you. Andrew is a good young man who is headed places. He's the definition of a student athlete and is a strong representation of an example of that. I'm beyond glad to call Andrew not only a teammate, but also a friend. Congratulations, Andrew. It's my honor and great privilege to induct you into the NHS.
I first met Mishti Borkar in the marching band a little over 2 years ago. She wasn't just our band's #1 mellophone player, though. She always took up the opportunity to contribute to a ton of different ensembles. And when she became the drum major, her abilities really began to shine. She's never afraid to back down from what is difficult or tough. She has a great sense of leadership, and most importantly, she's been a great friend. She's always kind, caring, and there to help anyone who asks. Soon, she'll be conducting at our band's national championship, and atop that podium, I know that she will embody the values of pride, honor, and spirit. For this, it is my honor to induct Mishti into NHS.
I have known Vivian Lerner for the past 2 years through volleyball. Vivian is a dedicated and committed individual both on and off the court. Whether we have practices or face an opponent in a game, she always arrives with amazing energy that motivates the team to push themselves. Her positive attitude and infectious laughter not only lightens the mood, but also creates a supportive environment where everyone feels valued and encouraged. Besides volleyball, Vivian actively engages with their school, like being a member of Peer Buddies, where she exemplifies kindness and empathy. Additionally, she is also a part of Unified Track, where she further proves her teamwork skills. In the 2 years I have known Vivian, she always goes above and beyond in everything. Therefore, I am proud to induct Vivian in the National Honor Society.
I've had the pleasure of knowing Avni Vyas from cross country back in middle school. Throughout the years, I've gotten to see her grow into an incredibly intelligent, talented, and sincere individual. Her positive attitude and friendly demeanor makes her approachable and easy to talk to. She approaches everything with dedication and enthusiasm. For example, she's involved in the school's tennis team and is the connections coordinator for Red Cross. She's the embodiment of the 4 pillars that NHS stands for. For these reasons, it is my privilege to induct Avni Vyas into the National Honor Society.
Now, our communications chair, Medina Ramat, will lead the new inductees in reciting the pledge.
New inductees, please rise and repeat after me. I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands, and will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. I would now like to invite Mrs. Van up for her closing remarks.
New members, in accepting these offices, you have indicated your willingness to give your best in time and effort to carry out the principles of the National Honor Society. Yours is a grave responsibility as well as a privilege. The world today, as never before, needs faithful and efficient leaders, and your school is looking to you to lead its students. Do you pledge your best efforts to this role you now accept? If so, please answer, we do. May the light blaze forth for a successful year, and at the expiration of your term of office, may it be passed on with satisfaction that much was accomplished for the welfare of our school and our organization. Thank you, good luck, and good night. Thank you.